Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, you're welcome. If returning, welcome back. There's some light that is disturbing there. I need to cover that with my head. Now, my guys, those that are new here, welcome, and the returning ones will come back. Now, Marwa will be charging for collaborations and interviews. What do you think about that? He is back in Kenya. He will be charging for those collaborations and interviews. You have to have paid in advance, booked in advance, paid in advance, and even maybe booked and paid, yes. And this is very, very important because Marwa is a brand in himself. Marwa spends time. Marwa works, does YouTube full time. There are people who do it part time, but Marwa does it full time. And when he charges for collaborations and even the masterclass, it takes his time. This is time he would be working in his villa. This is time he would be shooting another video maybe to post so that YouTube pays to upload. This is time that he would be doing something personal for himself. But if you as a person is going to spend Marwa's time doing collaborations with him for your own benefit, why do you think he shouldn't charge for it? As for me, I think it is very, very wise for Marwa to charge these collaborations, to even charge for the masterclass that he's going to start teaching, and there's no problem with that. Let me tell you, even you in your own space, if somebody comes to your space and wants you to show them everything free of charge, and that thing that they want you to show them takes a lot of your time. Time is money. It is the brain that you use your brain to maybe start up that thing that you are showing to that other person. Would you do it free of charge? Surely, for everybody. And you know, Marwa is international. He is known by everybody. And everybody now that Marwa is in the village will want to come and visit Nyabohanse and do collaborations with him. So when he says that he's going to be charging for collaborations, for interviews, and for everything, it is okay. It is okay. Every Kenyan needs to make money with his time and with their time. And not only Kenyan, everybody needs to utilize the time that they have to make a coin that will help them in their lives. It is full-time job for Marwa. So anything that he does and he suggests that he'll do so that he fulfills his desire and even makes money while still at home, there's nothing wrong with that. I would be with him 100%. So guys, when you go to Nyabohanse, don't just jump into a bus from Nairobi or from Mombasa and go to Nyabohanse. When you come from abroad, don't just come to the border and ask for Nyabohanse town. Don't go to Marwa's home without an appointment. You have to make prior appointments. And if you want an interview with him, don't just go knocking at Kograt's mom home, hoping that you'll get Marwa there and then you give he does an interview with you. No, get to know that you will have to have booked prior, and your arrival you will have to have paid, yes, and you will have carried your own meals. Remember last time he said when you get there you have to be eating your own meals. Remember there was a problem with the meals last time when this guy, there's Michele Ponte, said that they were eating only ugali and sukuma wiki, and that is the meal that Marwa and family eats. So Marwa was a bit pissed up and said, how can Ponte say that my mom was feeding him with only ugali and sukuma wiki, whereas it is the food that feeds me, it is the food that I've been brought up with, it is what I eat. How can I how does he expect to be fed by my mom with something else that we don't eat in the village? We don't eat the foods that he's used to eating in his country. So I think if you feel like you cannot eat ugali and sukuma wiki, it is good that you come having carried your own meals. There's a kitchen there you can go and prepare. And also, even for Marwa having to host you in his mom's home, because his villa is not complete as yet. So when you come, you'll be hosted in the mom's home. It is in order for you to just eat what other people are eating. But I think now that there is going to be a masterclass and there's going to be a strict procedure of bookings, the interviews and collaborations, I don't think you'll be knocking at Congrats Mom every other minute. It is also not very fair for you people to be knocking at Congrats Mom door every minute because you want an interview with Marwa. I think it is only fair that there should be maybe a hall where you'll be sitting, or maybe the benches outside in the garden for an interview, but not entering Congrats Mom every other minute, entering her kitchen, you know, going to their bedrooms upstairs. It is not fair. Let us give them their space. Let us give them their space, and let us just give Marwa the chance to also earn from his brainchild, the YouTube. Let him earn, because he has worked for it. He has made the bread himself. When I think of myself struggling to get to 1,000 subscribers, and I think of Marwa at 500,000 subscribers, I think he has done a lot of work, and it is heavy work. I've seen him in many countries. India, I saw him in India, in the villages, deep in the villages. I've seen him in countries looking for Afro people. And he goes deep and he suffers. Sometimes there's no transport. Sometimes there's no food. This is him, just to try and make a coin. And this is his brainchild. So why wouldn't you pay for something that you're going to be given on a silver platter like this? Just pay and also promote him so that he's also able to do his thing. And also you can also assist somebody else after you get the idea. Maybe it's your masterclass that people will be attending to next year. You never know, having learned it from Marwa. So I think it is all fair for you to pay for that masterclass wholeheartedly, and also even for the interviews that he's charging, because next time it is you who is going to be charging for those interviews from the ideas that you get from Marwa. So guys, when we head to Nyabohanse, don't just jump into a bus. Please make prior arrangements, book before you go, call Marwa or even contact him on Instagram. Make sure that you have made prior arrangements so that you are not stranded in Nyabohanse. And I saw David Jr. trying to build some Airbnbs there. I think accommodation will be available when those will be completed. I don't know if Marwa's villa will be having a room for consultations, and a secretary there to receive people, and an accountant to receive payments. I don't know, but I think it should be done, because for those that will have come from far, where will they sleep? Sometimes you need to go through a class and it may take you some time. So where will you sleep? Guys, I think it is all fair that you also make prior arrangements. And even they also give you prior accommodation arrangements so that you are able to go and sleep there comfortably, waiting to finish up your interviews or your classes with Marwa. So guys, thank you so much for watching. If you are new here, you are welcome. Subscribe, guys. It is free to subscribe. And guys, we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.